So in Starfield, if you go into your menu selection, you should be able to see the star map. Now the question is, how do you utilize it? What's the best way of getting around places? And just in general, the stuff that you've got. Because as you normally go into, for instance, as we are in this planet, Jameson, you then can press B. Like for instance, we are in this bit now. We can have a look. Obviously, you've got the moon over here as well of Jameson. And then obviously you move your way around the map along different places. Obviously, if you've been to places and kind of not available of scans, you will not have any information there. But as we go through the campaign, more and more will unlock. If you go one more further out, again, you can go to a completely different place. Naron here, if we go into it, we should be able to then go into the into the solar system again, and as you can see, we can go into the multiple different places. Even though some of the worlds are very, very similar, you can kind of imagine it has to be somewhat of a similar place, but you have got a lot of different places that you can kind of venture there. If we go, I think Valo was in the same place, to be honest. Let's just see if we can go into it. Some places are obviously not undetectable if you've not been to them, so you can't actually see them as of yet. But the question is, how do you kind of get around? Because naturally you can go into this just general space of it, but you can obviously go and just fast travel straight from the map. So for instance, we are now, as we see, we back out of everything. We are on the planet. We are not in the ship or anything like that. But if you go and press into your star map, you can go and fast travel from it. So for instance, I believe we're not in any sort of mission, so sometimes it might be locked depending on if you're in a mission that can't be moved. But for instance, say we wanted to go into a planet that we have already seen. I don't know if we've even been there, to be honest. Let's see if we can find somewhere where we've actually been. There we go. Maybe not, so we can click there. Maybe not. Okay, might not be able to do it into that planet, but let's see if we can do it outside of this one. Like I said, depending on your mission, you might not be able to fast travel straight out. I don't think I've been to anywhere around here, to be honest. Let's see if we can go. Can't go to the moon, but basically I'm not doing a very good description of this, but if you wanted to, for instance, travel somewhere, so for instance we want to go to the lodge, we want to go to landing area, we can literally travel straight from there with an X. So that is the same with any planets. So for instance, say we're finished on this planet, we've got nothing more to do, we can then go and fast travel straight away, pick the planet, find the area that you want to go to. You press A or just hover over it. So for instance, you got to press A on this one, press the X button to travel, and you'll go straight there. You don't have to actually go back to the ship, then start the ship up, pick your destinations, go back onto the world. You can literally go from the main menu, which I think is a massive, massive hit. But everything is just getting used to it. Obviously the analogs to move it around. You can click A to go into the planets, and you have more and more stuff as you progress into the game. So that is going to be everything for me today. Let me know if this helps, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace!